Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Allen, I'm 26 years old and I'm a hybrid athlete from Brisbane, Australia. The reason for starting the channel would be to essentially start documenting my fitness journey. The ups, the downs, the ins and outs and everything in between. Expect some short form content, long form content and content I just love to make. I want to start exercising my creative brain and I think this is the perfect platform for it. My love and passion for fitness stems from a really young age. I was introduced to football from about 5 years old, and from then I played that all throughout my schooling life until I realised I didn't really have too much muscle on my body. So started hitting the gym at about 16, and that's always been an integral part of my, fitness regime to date. And I think it always will be. It's something that I really hold close and will always fall back on as a fundamental. I think from then I needed something different. I needed something to, dip my fingers in and try something new. So I started dabbling in running, which I've always had as a passion and have always been reasonably good at it. So signed up for a first half marathon, loved it. Absolutely had a shocker, but at the same time I wanted more. I was hungry. Now I'm currently working towards my first marathon, so I want to go sub 3. No, it's optimistic, but it's the goal I've set and I think I can achieve it. I'm 14 weeks through my training block. I have 2 to go and it has been a bit of a ride. I've definitely progressed very well in my running, which you should, and I've loved the training program that I've been on. It's really developed my hunger for running and my passion towards the sport. Over the 16-week training block, I probably averaged about between 50 and 80 kilometers a week, depending on peak weeks and a few little taper weeks. Definitely a lot on the legs. However, I have recovered and made sure I get the calories back in. So it's been a long process, but I'm very keen to get out there and perform. Other events on the horizon consist of the World Championships for the Ironman 70.3 in November in Marbella, Spain. Now, this is a massive milestone for me. I'm really happy to say that I've achieved a pinnacle of the sport, and it's something that I've worked a lot towards in the last couple of years and poured a lot of my energy and time into, which triathlon tends to do. It's been a really good journey to get to this point. There's been a lot of ups and downs, obviously, but the sport has really provided me with that mental edge and sharpness, and it's what I look for a lot when I do these sort of challenges. Bit of a backstory with my Ironman events. I've completed in 3 70.3 Ironman events thus far, and all have been in Australia. The first one was in Perth in Busselton, WA, in 2023. The second one was in Cairns, my hometown where I grew up, which was a very special one, in 2024. And then the third one was in Melbourne, where I got my spot for the World Championships. And I raced a total time of 4 hours and 29 minutes. That was enough to get me a spot. Now, programming wise, I have developed a program myself based on knowledge from previous events and what I did wrong, what I did right, what I need to do better on. These are all things that I've, mentally noted throughout the process of training and competing at these events. There is a lot you gain and a lot you learn throughout the process of training for these events. The pure grit, the determination, the overcoming mental challenges and fortitudes, that it's really irreplaceable. You can't get it anywhere else, in my opinion. Now, with all that being said, that brings me to the, World Champ training program, which actually starts in 2 days' time. It's Saturday, the 19th of July now, and I want this to be the commencement of that training program. This is me sharing with you my experience throughout this process and training towards an event I'm extremely happy about and extremely proud to be a part of. Thank you all for listening and tuning in. I will be posting one video per week from next week onwards, and yeah, can't wait to bring you along for the ride.